this far. It's silly to turn back now.
I'm going back to the boat.
So am I. Come on. Where's the old man live?
I don't know.
Okay, we've seen it. Let's go back.
It's my initiation. You didn't have to come.
I'm going back.
You go. Go by yourself.
Anyone will skin me. Where is she?
I don't know. There she is. You must be in there.
Yeah. Do you want to go any closer?
Tom!
Like that.
Kawa koe e mataku. Kawa e mataku kia au.
What do you want of me?
Hare mai. No taku tupuna te wenua nei. Hare mai. Hare mai. Kia tau te maari e kia koe.
Sarah! It's all right. It won't hurt me.
Yeah, of course not. Come on!
More toast for the child.
Oh, he's getting quite an appetite.
And where were you last night? You went in your room and I went to bed.
And when did you go to bed?
Oh, and what have you been up to, Tom?
Nothing, honest.
More of your fun and games?
No.
And, don't you look so innocent?
Me?
That was a very long walk you took.
Oh, Mr. Bean wanted to show me how bright Venus is at this time of year.
Oh, did he? I think it's time, young lady, that you and I had a talk.
Mother, I'm not a child.
Oh, Sarah Jane, you needn't bother.
It's all right, Mrs. Gregory. Grandfather said not to worry about the toast.
Oh, the toast! His all fun is constitutional.
Morning, Tom.
Morning.
Trust you've slept well?
Well enough.
No bad dreams, I hope.
What are these? They must be spare ones.
There weren't any spares. What's the matter with you, boy? Aren't you sleeping? You come inside. We'll go through the list. And as if it isn't hard enough bringing you up on me own. I can't even send you outside with a shopping list. Come along inside, quickly.
There you are. I told you to pay to wait.
He'll leave it when I get his money.
Leave the talking to me.
250 guineas.
Good morning, Sir Charles.
Mrs. Dwyer. Dwyer?
I thought you'd reconsider.
Reconsider what?
Pay to wait.
Morning, Sir Charles. Great day for it.
Bill, fill in.
Good morning.
Dear, what's good about it?
How long will you be? I don't know. After this, I've got to clean out the scullery.
Tom, it's such a beautiful day.
Maybe it is, but some of us have to work.
Good morning. Morning, Sarah. Tom's busy too.
Well, it's Saturday morning. We don't all stay at posh hotels.
Good morning.
Hello there. Are you sure those boys haven't been tampering with my equipment again?
No, not as far as I know.
Then the thermal activity is certainly increasing.
It's not important.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Still, we can only wait and see.
Remember that old village you told me about? At the top of the lake?
Yes?
We went there last night.
You've what?
We went there for a dare. It was part of my initiation as a member of the gang. I think it was meant to frighten me to death.
How'd you get there?
In the boat.
No, that wasn't very clever, Sarah Jane. Could have been very dangerous.
You mustn't tell Tom's parents. You mustn't tell anyone. I'm not even meant to tell you.
Those boys are always up to something. I thought you'd have more sense. What about Louis?
What about him?
Oh, wasn't he there?
Of course he was there. He gave Tom and Davy a terrible fright. He chased me. I tripped on something and fell in the ash. But then when he came over to me, a strange thing happened. Though he spoke to me in Maori, I understood.
You understood?
He seemed to be saying, well, hello, little girl. Won't you be my friend? He seemed to be asking me to help him.
No rest for the wicked. You'd think I had a couple of constables to help me the stuff they send from Auckland. Just listen to this. Her Majesty's Department of Customs and Excise has reason to believe that certain as yet unidentified persons are selling illicit liquor to the Maoris in your area. Enclosed is a reward notice for information leading to the apprehension of such persons. You are to treat this matter as one of urgency and keep headquarters informed of all developments. I'm surprised that they haven't asked me to round up single-handed every last Jack Maori that drinks it.
£25? They'll be coming out of the woodwork. People will be making up stories just to get the reward.
I ask Auckland for more help, and what do they send me? More work.
You don't have to post it.
Hey, there's a thought. Oh, no, they say that 2 excise men will be passing through this way. So I have to put that tool in at least.
It's going to mean a lot more work for you, Gordon.
Yeah, well, if I was a 3-man station, I could take this all in my stride. You see, my main talent's administration.
I'll wrap up some chops for your tea.
That's very kind of you. You see, I like organising people. I'm good at that. I've got a particular kind of mind.
And a couple of kidneys.
Really? That's very good of you.
Well, you'll need all your strength if you put that up.
Right.
You'll have people bothering you night and day.
Now, if I tore off the four corners and just pinned those up, I could blame it on the wind.
A nice piece of rum.
You're generous to a fault. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks very much indeed. Oh, well, back to the grindstone.
You have a nice tea and forget about the notice.
Eh? What's that?
You're right, it'll double your work. Just throw it away.
Oh, wish I could, Patrick, but... Oh, it's more than my job's worth. Thanks for the meat.
Ah, Sir Charles. This telegram arrived just now.
Thank you, Mrs. Gregory. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. I'll have some tea in the garden, I think, please, Mrs. Gregory.
Oh, certainly, Sir Charles.
Yes. Some Ceylonese tea.
Good morning, Mr. Jones, and how are you?
Mrs. Dwyer.
I've come to call on Sir Charles.
Sir Charles? Well, he's out there on the rotunda.
I believe it's etiquette to be announced.
What? Oh, yes. Quite. Sir Charles?
Ah, splendid.
There's, someone to see you.
Send her away.
Oh, but surely, Sir
Tell her
Charles...
I'm ill. Tell her anything. Cholera, something contagious.
Good morning, Sir Charles. A beautiful day.
Is it?
Shall I fetch another cup, Sir Charles?
No,
Thank you, Mrs. Gregory. How very kind.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Mrs. Dwyer?
Well, Sir Charles, I've come to make your proposition. Of a business nature, of course.
Oh?
We own a piece of land on which you want to build a hotel. A valuable piece of land, as I'm sure you'll agree. Now, quite by coincidence, your plans happen to be the same as ours.
They are?
For a long time now, Mr. Dwyer and myself have looked forward to a time when we might build a modest licensed house at the head of the lake. Nothing like a grand hotel, of course, but now that we know your intentions, the solution, I think, is obvious.
Is it?
Thank you, Mrs. Gregory.
What exactly do you mean?
What beautiful scones.
Perhaps some more of your delicious scones, Mrs. Gregory.
Certainly, Sir Charles.
You mentioned a proposition.
Inquisitive woman.
You mentioned a proposition.
Yes, Sir Charles. An agreement, you might say, of mutual advantage. One that would free you to spend all the money on the actual building.
Oh, you mean a lease?
No, Sir Charles, a partnership. You would build the building. We'd provide the land and attend to the day-to-day management. You ought to see my husband in a suit.
Mrs. Dwyer.
Mabel?
Mrs. Dwyer. I have never entered into a partnership in my life, and I do not intend to start now.
Well, Sir Charles, if you want to build on our land...
You wouldn't threaten me, Mrs. Dwyer.
Of course not, Sir Charles. I'm sure there's no need for that.
Because before you do, you want to be quite sure of your facts. You see, I asked my Auckland solicitors to investigate your claim and that of the Mario who lives up the lake. You may be interested to learn that in their considered opinion, there are others with a better claim than either of yours.
Oh, come now, Sir Charles. I think I know a bluff when I see one. I'm in business myself, you know.
Read it if you like.
That won't be necessary. We'll challenge this. We'll take you through every court in the country.
One court should suffice.
I don't care what this says. That land's ours and we'll approve it.
And then I wish you luck.
And when we do, it'll be twice the price.
Twice nothing is nothing, Mrs. Dwyer. I shall buy it from the rightful owners. You should have taken the £100 when it was offered.
It's easy for them to print the notice, but who has to do the work?
As long as it solves the problem.
The problem's the lack of material evidence, and to get it I need men to help me.
What happened to your application for another constable.
You said that my day book didn't justify the extra posting.
Oh?
Well, neither it does. When do I get a chance to write it up? I mean, it's a vicious circle, James, a terrible vicious circle. Look, do you realise how much paperwork this will mean if someone makes a statement? Eh? Triplicate at least, sometimes more. Even the tourists will be having a shot. £25? That's a lottery. But don't you get any ideas?
Why not? Don't you want to catch him?
See what I mean?
You want to try it? It's great. Tom, I've been thinking. If Kilfillan had of course said, and the barley, what would it have proved?
Well, you made sure he didn't. Oh, I don't know.
It wouldn't have proved he had a still.
I would have liked to have seen him try and explain it.
Well, one day they'll need some more.
Yes, but they'll be more careful next time.
They don't need to. No one's even tried to claim that reward yet. We could work out a timetable, so we're watching them all the time.
And when we're at school?
I don't suppose they'd make their arrangements to suit us.
If only they did. Unless... what would they do if a load just arrived?
What?
One they weren't expecting.
How do you mean?
Then they'd have some explaining to do.
Would you like some water?
Thanks.
You should take a rest.
Well, there's too much going on. Haven't you noticed? Everything's much more active. Oh, the water's hotter, the mud pools are up, the geysers blow more frequently. Now, if I belonged to the school of thought that said the mountain was connected...
You don't believe it is?
I'm only a scientist. I only observe what happens. If it erupts, then it's connected. If it doesn't, then who needs my theories?
In our minds, when the pools grow hotter, we believe the spirits are angry.
Then aren't you concerned?
They're not angry with me.
Then with whom?
With those who have offended.
But you don't know who?
I know it isn't me.
He lives up the river with some Maoris, does a bit of trading with the steamboat, but generally keeps pretty well to himself. Only comes to town for supplies.
Or to bargain with Doomy Dwyer. Have you met him before?
No.
Then what do you want to say?
That Doomy needs some more barley.
Just like that?
When I was hiding in the butchery, I heard everything. I know how it's arranged. I'll tell him Doomy sent me.
And why should he believe you?
He doesn't trust Sid anymore. I'll tell him I'm the new apprentice.
There it is! Quick, row for shore! Come on, we've got to get out of there. These things are prepared.
I'll be all right.
Good luck.
Hello there. Captain Bloom?
What's going on? Get down.
Another load so soon?
Sid had an accident. Lost half of it in the river.
The leads are full. And are cheap.
That's why Mr. Dwyer sent me.
Oh. You're the new butcher boy. What's your name?
Tom. Tom Pemberton.
Pemberton? Haven't heard of any Pembertons around here.
I come from up the line.
Well, boy, there's a question of money. But I'll discuss that with Dwyer.
Won't it be the same as last time?
That'll be the day. And after he tried to cheat me.
I think that was Sid.
I only talk terms with Mr. Dwyer. Try your boat on the back and we'll go and see him.
But Captain Bloom...
Where is he? The hut or the shop?
The hut, of course.
That's just as well. I don't like to be seen in town. Well, come aboard and secure your boat.
No. I want to check my eel traps. I'll I'll row back and meet you there.
I see you at the hut.
Here he is.
What happened?
Quick, get down.
What happened?
He's just about to lead us to Doomy still. We've got to keep up. There's a fork in the river. How do you know? Because there was there. We don't, but it's worth a try. Look out! We're getting the close! Keep your voices down. What'll he do if he catches us? Just keep your eyes on where we're going.
Dwyer! Dwyer! Dwyer!
Now no one make a sound.
Dwyer! Dwyer!
There can't be anyone in there.
All right, let's take a look then. Perhaps it's all a trap. The rest of you better wait here then.
Well, who's the brave one now? My daring gamble with the villainous Bloom has reaped a rich reward. £25, no less. It must have been what Father meant when he said all our heroes aren't overseas at war. I shouldn't be surprised if they build me a statue to young Tom Gregory, who confronted danger and laughed in its face.
I'll go and get your filling.
Hammer! Look!